Hey everybody, it's Jen. I just wanted to do a quick video on a project that I've been working on for a friend. Um, a friend of mine, best friend, is getting married, and she had lost her mother and her brother recently. So my friend wanted to do something sweet, and this is just incredibly a beautiful thing for her to have done. So what she did is she got these two charms with her mother's name and her brother's name engraved on it. I wanted to put it on a piece of something that she could attach to her gown or her bouquet or whatever on her wedding day, so that her mother and brother would be with her. And if that isn't the sweetest thing, I don't know what is. So I put these two charms on a. They came on a jump ring, and then I attached them to a collapsible bail and put them on a 1-inch pin backing. And then I put three Wild Orchid Crafts 10 millimeter roses on the pin backing and covered those in some diamond dust. Dazzling diamonds. That's what it is. So that was that. And then I made this little box. I put Rub and Buff and antique gold on the inside throughout. And then I distressed that with some walnut stain. I don't know if you could kind of see it in there, so it really did kind of old it up. I did put some varnish on here, just a couple little spritzes of varnish to set that, the Rub and Buff. The last project I did with Rub and Buff, it kept coming off, so I had to fix it on there. I did not want that to happen this time. So anyway, I did the same in the bottom of the box, but I mean the way I'm really pleased with the way this came out, because if you look like around the brim of the box, it really looks kind of beat. So this is a perfectly good pine box when I started. So and then I used the Graphic 45 La Romantique paper on here, and I put, what did I do with this? All right. I used a whole bunch of things on here. I used some of my roses, some Wild Orchid Craft flowers, some, a little bit of everything. So anyway, I put the piece that says the lover tells of the rose in his heart here. And then I put the rest, the back end of that paper on the top, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to see that if I put it up there. So, but the first layer I put on was this layer of the couple embracing, and then I cut this out with a Stampin' Up! Punch, and so I made this little window, and then I put this paper on top of that, and then I put just, the couple on the side and the little cherubs on this side, and on the back I just love that. I think that's my favorite of all time, that particular piece. So I wanted to incorporate her somewhere. So I did that, and then I highlighted her cheeks with some tattered rose, and throughout and then, well, on the bottom I also put the embracing couples, just to kind of give at the top and the bottom some cohesiveness. Then I did an antique die, all distress stains. I did antique first, and then I did a vintage photo, and then I just did the edges in walnut stain, just the bare edges, so it gives it that dark look. And I Mod Podged everything on, and then I put a washable urethane on top of that. And then these are all Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, except for the darker one, which is one of my handmade ones from Susie's Hookup Creative Papers online. So I got that, and it's a copper paper, and it is fabulous. Okay, I just want to show you this. So this is I took this strip and cut it out, but you could see how glittery this paper is on both sides. But listen to this paper. Do you hear how thick this paper is? Look at it. I mean, it's just ridiculous and how thick it is. In fact, it's so thick that I used this McGill punch on this particular thing. I had to put it on the floor and step on it. And I am not a light girl, and it took some doing to punch through this paper. I'm glad I didn't break the punch. So this paper is quite thick. So it holds a shape so beautifully, and it just looks gorgeous, and you don't have to do a darn thing to it because it's already got, you know, it's self glimmer misted. So enough about that. This is actually one piece of a lily of the valley flower that's kind of like a rubber flower. I can't seem to get a good picture today. I don't know what's shaking. These are, I don't think they're primas. They might be recollections. They might be primas. I have no idea. I put this trim around right above the clasp. And then these were charms. These were actually, these actually had a ring here. And I just cut that off. And I did the alcohol ink on here in gold to give it that look. I also, when I took all the hardware off to paint the box, or to do the box, I did all the hardware as well in alcohol ink. So I kind of aged that up real good. Not that you could see it there, but it's there. So in the back, I put these two roses just to give this some definition back here. And then around here, I hand set these pearls in there one by one. Then I took this little flower also from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I used Mermaid Seashells coral color on this one. And then I hit it with a little bit of the tea dye as well to give it a kind of two-tone effect. I put that right at the bottom. And then here, this was from the Mocha collection, and I also used the coral color on the tops and some tea dye here. Man. Alright. So I used that there, and that looks real nice, I thought. And then I used two of my handmade roses here and here. And just in the middle I used, what is this flower? Oh, this is kind of like a closed rose, but I opened it more than that. So it looks more like a bud. And then some different colored calla lilies. And then I put one gem here to signify the wedding ring. Actually, that's more than the engagement ring, isn't it? The one with the gem. And I put some shooting pearls, and I put the skeleton leaves. These were brown. And then I put some Glitz Spritz copper color on those to do that. And that's about it, I think. So that's the box. I thought it turned out kind of cute. I just didn't want to give her that thing in the box that it came in. It would look silly, but so that's the box. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hugs and squishes. Bye.